It's that time again. It's time for another Saturday night special where I talk about everything rockhounding related. Got a lot to go over this week. So, for some of you out there, you know that, you follow me on Instagram. If you do, I had a lot of issues with the slab saw this week. It's fully disassembled now. I've finally decided to do a full rebuild on it. Let me tell you what's happening. Like a little over a year ago, I bought this 14-inch slab saw. And with all the intention of rebuilding it and all that stuff, and kind of didn't happen, right? Like it kind of just got put on the back burner and I started using it. And anyways, that's that. So as this drive pulley on it, and the set screw got, it basically spun on the shaft, right? Like this spins and this turns the arbor, which makes the blade turn, and it started to just spin. And I couldn't do anything about it, right? The set screw was stripped, and I could not, for the life of me, get that off of this shaft. And here's what's happened. That's the end, and it spun, and when it was spinning on the shaft, right, it mushroomed up a little groove, and I could not get this thing off to save my life. It would just spin in place but not come off. But some heat, some pounding, a pulley puller, I got this thing off, and now it's full rebuild time, right? So back there you can see I got new bearings, a new pulley, and we're doing new belts. So this is going. I got to fabricate a new shaft for this saw. So I got some stock here. I need to put a threaded. I need to thread this. So that's going to happen. Lots of stuff happening. Lots of things going on. So this is the flange on the slab saw, and give you an idea here. Here's the saw blade. It goes like that, right? Well, this is a 4-inch flange, and I've ordered a 3-inch, which means I will be able to pick up an additional 1/2 inch of cutting space, which, if I had that extra 1/2 inch or so, I would have been able to cut this big double Thunderegg, which I would have loved to have done here, but my buddy Sean, he cut that for me at the Spokane Rock Rollers Club. Don't worry, we're going to be looking at that here in a minute. And speaking of which, the Rock Rollers, it was a really fun tour. And if you didn't watch the tour or the extra, I'm going to put some links up there for you. Go give them a watch. It's kind of fun, They're going to be doing field trips this year, so kind of like a guided outing with the club. I'm going to be going on some of those with them. So if you've kind of been leery of doing rockhounding by yourself, maybe if you live in Eastern Washington, North Idaho, you're pretty close. You might want to, stay tuned. You can hit the notification bell on my channel, and then when I post the schedule to the community tab or talk about it, you'll make sure to have that. A couple of pieces of mail we got to get to. So there's this guy here on YouTube, and his name is Pics by Dan. Now, Pics by Dan is a photographer. He does photography, videography. He has an excellent series on the history of the Tri-Cities. So Tri-Cities being Pasco, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Kennewick, Richland, Washington, which is excellent. Well, his wife makes these postcards, so I'm not going to flip it over because it's addresses, right? But it's like a postcard with a piece of paper sewn to it, which is very cool. That's very kind to get a postcard in the mail. That'll be going up on the shelf with the other stuff. We also have some mail from Rocks for Brains. She's got a YouTube channel. She lives in Arizona, and just like me, she's into your volcanic rocks. Because who doesn't love some volcanic rocks? I certainly do. All right, let's look at these here. West side of the BB Cinder Hill. So this is interesting. We don't really have much in the way of red volcanic rocks here. We have some. Man, that's a very if I saw something like this here, I would be kind of put off by it. I'd be like, well, what the heck's happening? There's very different basaltic lava here. Interesting stuff. I'm going to put some photos in. It's very cool. Thank you so much, Lauren. I certainly love this type of stuff. I mean, you should be able to appreciate... Come on. You should be able to appreciate all kinds of rocks. It doesn't necessarily just have to be your, agates and crystals and things. You should be able to look at this type of stuff and see... It's always harder to... There we go. Look at that. I like that. It's so lightweight. There's so many gas bubbles in this, Very cool. Thank you so much. I'm going to have to get out do the labeling. Let's see. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to put together some jars for these, because that's very cool. Maybe you're aware, maybe you're not, but there is now a Rockhounding podcast, okay? They're up to their second episode. I watched the first one, I watched the second one, and, you can kind of see that they're starting to refine it some. I'm going to put some links down below to them. It's pretty good, Currently, it's only on YouTube, right? Like, it's just YouTube rockhounding personalities chit-chatting about rockhounding stuff. It's pretty good, but it's just on YouTube, so they're going to be taking it to the podcasting platform, which that'll be really, really good, to be able to just, hit the button, download it to your phone, listen to it as you drive, things like that. I've been working on making my summer plans, which is good, doing a lot of trip planning, things like that. This coming week, we have the Makers Challenge, and I would absolutely love it if I could just show you what I made right now. This video, I think it's pretty good. It's going up on Tuesday. It's kind of burning a hole in my pocket. It's good. It's good. All of the Makers videos are going to be good. If you don't know, this coming week, 14 people are putting up projects. That we made out of rocks, right? And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's look at some rocks from this past week real quick. So we got that ambulite with the garnets in there. Roadside score. That's that slab there. Pretty stuff, in my opinion. Not everybody thought so, but it's solid. Look at that. I think people are anti-metamorphic rock based on some of the comments. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, right? Can't make everybody happy. So, is what it is. Speaking of not making everybody happy, I'm just gonna say this real quick. I have been getting a lot of political comments from legitimate people on legitimate accounts. And, this channel is no place for politics. Down in the comments, no politics. We talk about rocks here and things pertaining to rocks. And that's that. So I'm just going to lay that out there. If you're thinking about it, your opinion doesn't matter here. There's no freedom of speech in the comments of my videos. And what I say goes, and what I say is, hey, you got the rest of the internet to talk about your politics. So leave them out of there. Check them at the door, people. Let's look at some of these Thundereggs. So these Thundereggs back here, you've already seen the one on the right. Squeezing by you. You've already seen this guy, but let's check it out one more time. So this is, of course, a Lucky Strike Thunderegg. Look at that guy. That one is mighty pretty, huh? Look at that Thunder Egg. Almost like a double, but not. I'm calling it a single. It's a single Thunder Egg. This one back here, this one's a double. Check out that pretty egg. I gotta spend some time doing some polishing, you know. It's, of course, time consuming. I don't really have a great method for polishing some of the bigger stuff. Okay, so this is the one that I couldn't cut here, and Sean cut it for me. Now look at that. And you're probably looking at that and being like, well, that ain't that great, right? Oh, you have no idea. This is definitely my very best Thunder Egg I have seen. Look at that, the depth in that. Got crystal, quartz crystal, you got banding, got some fortification. Just the general depth of it is a beautiful, beautiful Thunder Egg. I cannot be happier about this Thunder Egg. It is such a keeper. Such a keeper. So I think we're going to kind of probably wrap it up here. I got a couple of great videos coming this coming week. I'm going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek on one of it. What do you think this is here? Look at that. What do you think? Do you have any guesses? Okay, that's all you get. That video is going up, and then the Makers Challenge on Tuesday. Well, hope you're having a fabulous weekend, everybody. Take care, and catch you on the next one.